Developing the right machine vision solution can be expensive and time-consuming, but with rapid prototyping, we can test setups in a few hours, which would traditionally take weeks. As the name suggests, rapid prototyping is all about being able to quickly create setups, fixtures, or similar that we can use to test our hypotheses. So we can reach the finish line much faster than if we had to rely on, for example, machine builders to produce a fixture for us. That's why we have tools in our labs such as a laser cutter and a 3D printer, which we often use to produce prototypes of what we need. This can be a fixture or a fitting that will otherwise be complicated to produce. Let me give you an example. We recently had a project where we had to place cameras into tanks containing medicine. There was very little space to work with, and there were no standard solution for attaching the cameras. So in this project, we laser cut the fixtures for the camera and for the lights, and we 3D printed the fixtures to hold these onto the frame, so we could iterate on it until we hit the right solution. And then we're already so far in the process that we have the final 3D CAD drawing that we can have a machine builder to custom CNC mill the final fixture. Rapid prototyping is also a way to test hypotheses. Recently, we had a task where we had to test if it would be a problem for the image quality if the parts had small water droplets on them when we took the pictures. With rapid prototyping, we could build a small replica of the production line and do a realistic test at home in our lab. Alternatively, we would have had to do the test at the customer's production line, which would have disrupted production. The danger with this way of working is, of course, that you risk drawing the wrong conclusions, because you're making assumptions about the customer's production. Therefore, it requires good ping pong with the customer, so you continuously consider what seems realistic. And in the end, we will of course always have to go out and test on the customer's production line. But we can get there faster and we don't have to disrupt the customer's production as much because we are already far in the process. For example, we can create a test that we can set up to run and take a large number of images of a real-life scenario. This means that, for example, that we can easily take thousands of images that we can use to do an internal training of neural networks, where we create machine learning solutions. This is a huge time saver compared to if we had to do it manually, and it means that we can do the initial training without disrupting the customer's production line. So rapid prototyping is a very effective way to shorten the development process by being able to iterate quickly to the right solution and to do it in a very cost-efficient way.